What up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? This is my phone, not yours. Welcome to 10:35 p.m. June 19th. I hope you're all having a good evening, a good night, because I am. We're back at it again, here to continue playing catch-up with game shows. Today, we are going to be watching the PC gaming show. We're going to see how that goes. Once again, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV in a little window at the same time. I gotta get those seasonal events, dude. I gotta get the yokai weapons, so I'll be working on it at the time. I hope you don't mind. Boop, 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 boop. One second. Gonna be watching 2 videos at the same time. That's insane. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. How you doing, Freddy? But now I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy IV. It's gonna be like the other night where I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV in a little window and watching the show off to the side. Good, that's good to hear. Alrighty. Sorry, I was talking to somebody, but let's stop stalling, shall we? Welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2024. I don't know what there's gonna be, but I'll tell you that I'm putting it at 1.5. Nah, 1.25. Key janitor assistant. It's all I could ever aspire to be. All right. Let's go. The following program is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. This presentation contains flashing images. Oh my god! Not gonna be here for very long. I respect that. I respect that. Thanks for stopping by, though, Freddy.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the PC Gaming Show 2024.
Hello, Sean Day 9 Plot. I'm covering his name.
Sean Day 9 Plot. We've got another great show for you, packed with trailers, exclusives, and lots of surprises. But here is what I'm most excited about. Joining me once again is the inimitable Mika Burton.
Inimitable.
Take it away,
Sean.
Mika Burton.
I'm so glad to be here and be a part of this milestone.
I don't know who you are.
Gaming show. Seriously, like a whole decade covering the ever-changing.
Remove your
landscape of
children.
PC
I'm
gaming
removing
and all
other
of the
people's
incredible
children
games
from
during that time.
reality
That's
over here.
Pretty impressive.
We've had a good run. 10 years is a long time. And if this show was a child, it would be slamming doors and belittling me in public and still asking for V-Bucks in Fortnite.
Yeah, well, before we take a look at the future of PC gaming, let's get a bit
Fortnite
nostalgic
joke.
and take a look back at some of our favorite moments from the last 10 years
Sean!
of the show.
Oh, dude. Cue the emotive montage music.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Well, over the years, we've featured so many great games, some of which got their start right here on the
Oh,
PC
Deus
Gaming
Ex.
Show. So,
I played
who
the
remembers some of
first
those
one.
gems?
I mean, I remember in
I need to play
2021
that game.
we turned a graphics card into a spaceship. Or
Yeah.
when we did various attempts to replace our host with artificial intelligence. It was an innocent time. We were so young and naive.
Classic.
Oh, we sure were. And what about way back when the PC Gaming Show was live and we had developers like Dave Hall and Warren Spector and oh my God, look at Baby Day 9.
Oh, and I still look like that.
I mean,
And who could forget the PC
True.
Gaming Show 1969 live streaming from a surface of a little white rock that we call the moon?
hey, what?
Wow. I don't know if it's
Wow.
the oxygen levels or the fact that my internal organs are floating weightlessly around my body. Man, this game is making me feel very dizzy with excitement. Houston, anything new on the RPG front?
It dressed up so fancy for this occasion. Yeah, PC Gaming Show does like
Personal
bits.
favorite of mine. Now, for fans of Sticks and Pebbles, prepare to lose thy
They're
spirit
cute.
for Sticks and Pebbles 2. Developed by...
Sticks and Pebbles too.
Published by Microsoft. Simply boil some water to access it on Steam.
Sean, you know some of those things didn't really happen, right?
Oh, of course, Mika. I know I'm not an idiot. Moon
I
landing,
am.
Sure.
Well, we have some more exciting news. No 10th anniversary show would be complete without our favorite Brit and gaming goddess. It's none other than Frankie Ward.
I don't know who that is, but oh, yeah, you're one of the hosts. I recognize you now. Hello, Frankie Ward. Sorry for bumping the mic.
But I do think I speak for everyone watching when I say, could you two stop goofing around and just get to the trailers already?
Yeah, well, in a second. But Frankie, riddle me this.
Summer Game Awards, everyone
Why are
dressed
you
so
up here with
casual.
us?
Well, I'm kind of expecting
A gaming show
British special
does-
delivery,
Oh, I get you. Big Amazon order.
Yeah, yeah,
Though,
Bits.
Sometimes you have to sign.
Right?
something a little more important.
Good evening, Shorn
I'll be
Vane.
on my
How
unbound
are you?
mind, Like having a watch party, and I'm just gonna chill out here on the couch, have some snacks, and be on hand to jump in whenever the mood takes me. Also, why are you standing there like a couple of lemons anyway? You should take a page from my book and take a load off.
Ooh, Ooh. Hey,
Ooh.
Frank, I think you're onto something. I mean, this is way better.
Yeah, thank you, Frankie. And you know what? Thank you, chair scientists everywhere.
I'm glad you're both comfortable because we've got a great show today. Trailers for the
Praise
most
be the
exciting upcoming PC
chairologists.
games, exclusive world premiere announcements of brand new games, interviews, and behind-the-scenes looks at upcoming releases, and lots more.
But first, let's kick off this year's 2024 PC gaming show with 3 huge world premiere announcements. Here we
World
go.
premiere. World premiere. What is this? What's that goofy little guy? Frankie summoned chairs. Chairomancer. I'm staring. What the? This is like first-person Battle World? Shake the bird! This is a cool-looking trailer. This looks like a game I would enjoy. I looked away for half a second to Among the Wild. Okay. Like I looked away for half a second to answer someone. Oh, it's Kurzgesagt.
In space.
Space!
Meet
Oh
the
my God.
Starbirds. Help them claim nearby asteroids. You'll need to build stuff. You'll
Oh.
need to gather stuff.
Honestly, a game in the Kurzgesagt art style is
to produce even
kinda
more
cute.
stuff. To advance your technology and reach
SCP
the stars.
redacted.
Explore countless asteroids. They're packed with resources and come in all shapes and sizes. Stay curious. You never know what you may find. Starbirds, coming to a solar system near you. Wishlist now on Steam.
Cute. Don't know if I'll play it. Me playing video games. What the? Yeah, this looks kind of good. Sorry, did that say borrow children? The water distress. What is going on here? Oh, so it's like a bounty hunting game? Lorne Vale.
Wow.
Let's just
Lord,
sign
that
up.
Looks great.
Is it a multiplayer game?
Apocalyptic vibes, guns, but also magic. Sign me the heck up. And actually, Mika, question for you. What do you think you would become in a lawless fantasy world? Seriously.
Good, you. I'm doing
I
pretty
see
good.
myself as like a ruthless bounty hunter, blasting away hordes of
Just
enemies with
continuing to
six-shooter, or
to
maybe I could
struggle to
become
catch up.
A silver-tongued traitor, you know, talking
It's like
my
a game
way
you like, but you
out
don't play
of
video
dangerous
games. That's
situations.
true, unfortunately.
For you, I picture a dead body, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
What
that
would
makes sense.
GI
I mean,
sent
I
in
would die
memes
quickly.
class
All
be?
of
Oh,
those
the
look
picture
like
you sent in
disgusting
memes?
bloated corpse.
Right? It
That
really
seems
checks
safe.
out.
Just put a
Well,
box
in
around
Lorne
him.
Vale, it looks like both of our visions can come true.
Lorne
Now,
Vale
Sean,
looked
since
good,
we're
though.
Talking about fantasy games, lots of them let you practice alchemy, right? But how about a tycoon game that lets you practice alchemy?
Oh.
Ah,
clever wordplay. Indicative of
an innkeeper game.
You are so right, Sean. It is but more than just that. In our next game, you build and manage a monastery. Keep your monks happy.
Oh,
and
sick.
make your very own ale recipes.
Oh, Mika, at
That's
last,
actual
a game
history.
that caters to my desire for medieval, need-based monastery management.
Roll out the barrels as we raise a goblet or two to Ale Abbey.
That was actually like a thing in medieval Europe. Like you got all your booze from the monks. One minute you're alive, and the next you're in the white void. You get taken to the astral plane. A beer brewing monastery tycoon. Just get a bunch of old bald men together and they just drink booze all day. What do you expect? I see control in the background. Where? Monka S. Jesse Faden making a cameo. Ah, I see. In beer we trust. Cute. It's a cute management game. What the? Streets of Rogue. I've heard that name before. Streets of Rogue 2. This is the white explode thingy, though. It was just a guy exploding. Wasn't that the picture you posted? Just put a box around him. You're good. Streets of Rogue. He's in shelf behind the guy in the... There's Jesse Faden. Really?
I think it's time, Red.
Oh, you mean in the show? I thought you were talking about in the trailer. Play an anime?
How does this thing work?
I've never played one of those before. Rest in peace, Shonen Idol. Holy legs!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful with the face.
Why does it keep flashing like that? That's happening on the video.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
I'm sorry, could you speak up?
Make sure you put on your seatbelt.
Why does it keep doing that? I'm gonna rewind and double check to make sure that's really happening. That's the video. That's weird. It walks around if it doesn't cause damage in a safe class SCP. Yeah, basically.
Coming up in the PC gaming show.
Whoa! Bumping music. Oh, hey. That's an RTS game right there. I love it. You just gotta show me the little guy. I love it. Commercial breaks, you know it. It protects the damage from the white void, but not very well. Ah, I see. That flashing is the video, by the way. I tried. I took a look. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It is now illegal.
You'd never make it. Ah, you were looking for answers. For you, these centuries would have passed in an instant. I once served your father.
What the hell is this?
Helped him lay the groundwork for everything you see here. I am Savi.
Savi.
Welcome, Zoe.
Zoe. Steel Seed. I have never heard of that before. Looked cool, though. Oh my god, a comic book game. Whoa! Oh, you got my attention. I was half paying attention to the game until I saw what it actually looked like. Holy shit. That looks incredibly fun. Episode 1. It's an episodic game. It's an interesting genre for an episodic game. Wonder if it's going to also be very story heavy.
There's an offer that you can't refuse. So, how about you, good fella? Are you ready to get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Well, Mika, I'd rather use a lead pipe. You know, because I have these fragile RTS digits.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yes, of
Sean,
course.
You will recognize our next game, Stormgate, a real-time strategy
Oh, yeah,
game.
Stormgate.
It's giving off some big StarCraft vibes, which is not surprising since it's being made by a team of former StarCraft
Yeah, it's like
players.
it was made by
Sean,
StarCraft
You
guys.
played StarCraft like an hour or two, right?
Oh, yes, Mika. I played maybe even 3 hours. I even dipped a toe in a little bit.
Crazy.
That's a lot for StarCraft.
Because with Stormgate, we've got a lot more than just a trailer. We visited the developer Frost Giant Studios for a close-up look at their new RTS. So get those hands
Yes,
up and
role-playing.
hop up your gaming chair and stay hydrated. Prepare to do battle in Stormgate.
It flies
Invaded us on Earth and destroyed
through the
human
astral.
civilization. They engaged in battle with their sworn enemies, the Celestial Armada. Angelic form merged with advanced technology.
Yeah, this is a
Celestials fought
StarCraft
unlike
game,
anything
basically.
we've seen, harnessing both light and darkness. They have new ways to mine resources and centralized army production. Their flying arc ship
Victory
cascades power, which
preordained.
they use to expand infrastructure, energize their army, and enhance their abilities.
The Kree, Saber, Animancer.
Celestial Armada is here. Earth is the latest battleground, and the war, it's just getting started.
Alright, that looks pretty good. The Void can destroy the suit to protect from it. How do we contain it? What if we threw it into a different Void?
Celestial Armada is this dying alien race that is moving through the galaxy, and they are ancient beings that stretch back to the origins of the universe itself. And everything from their beings to their civilization, where they live, is technologically driven. And we love playing into that mechanically.
Oh my God.
How they express themselves on the battlefield.
Is that an angelic cat?
With each faction that we develop, we start with a core identity. The Vanguard, we have this plucky human resistance. They're about adaptability, and with the Infernals, we really explore the idea of a unit-focused faction that could have a different way of summoning their troops into the battlefield. With the Celestials, when we started out, we really wanted to push a lot of boundaries, and we thought, how can we make a building-focused faction, and also a faction that introduces map-wide mobility? They are anchored by this idea that they're descending into the atmosphere from the Celestial Armada, and so when you're playing as this faction and can build
God, I need to
structures
play
all across the
RTS
map in different
games.
places very easily, in many ways
Can't
it
be
becomes
contained
this
at all.
strategic dance about where the conflict is playing
Yeah, if it
out.
cannot be contained, it's a
we've kind of
polygon.
shifted the focus onto the buildings themselves. There's going to be a lot of emergent gameplay that players will discover on their own that we are not planning for, and that's actually what we want from the Celestials. Is we want to give players a bunch of options, a bunch of flexibility, and a bunch of interesting toys to play with, and then see what comes out the other side. And if you're the type of player that really likes coming up with this innovative way to outsmart opponents, the Celestial faction is designed for you.
With Celestials, we've really done something that is pure original thinking from this team that is not something that we've seen before in a real-time strategy game. And it took
I'm
a
kind
lot
of excited.
iteration to get to the point
Speaking of
that it
RTS, I
felt
actually
balanced
want to
and
play
where it felt correctly
Dawn of
comparable
War
to
at
the
some
other two
point.
races.
Stormgate is a Blizzard-style RTS, and so by saying that we're continuing the legacy of Warcraft and StarCraft, we're really looking
It's
at
Blizzard
that
style.
core RTS experience. But we really believe that even within a Blizzard-style RTS, there's a lot of room to innovate, and there's a lot of creative boundaries that can be pushed to bring new styles of play and new experiences for players. And so we are really excited about bringing a lot of new ideas into the genre. We want you to have this asymmetric experience where playing one faction or another faction really feels almost like a different game entirely.
our technology runs at a higher tick rate than any real-time strategy game that's ever come
I
before.
kind of want to play it.
Essentially what that means is, as a player, the time between clicking and seeing their actions take place is faster than any other RTS game that's really ever come out. As a player, it just feels really, really good to play.
One of the biggest design challenges that we faced with Stormgate
How long
creating
is
a game
this?
that maintains the
It looks cool and all, but how long is this?
For so long, but still provides an on-ramp for new players coming in that doesn't scare them away. It's okay to be a high-skill game. It's actually a good and appealing thing. We never want to water down that aspect of RTS.
I'm in the middle of
a lot about lowering the skill floor, which means making it more approachable for new players coming in without.
I'm in the middle of a
taking away the
fate. I
high-skill
can't.
elements of the game that make
I can't
RTS so
check.
exciting. Early access is much more about bringing the community along with us and benefiting from that feedback that the community provides us to really make the game what they tell us they want. We've been having conversations with the community, and together, hopefully, that we really are able to craft something that feels collaborative.
Okay, it's almost over.
At a much earlier stage than any game that we've
We're at
done
8.
in the past. But it is a better way to make games. I believe that Stormgate, as it evolves, will turn into something that is literally the
That
best game that
flashing
we've
is
ever worked on
really
as a
annoying.
result.
We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive first look at our Celestial faction. Stormgate's free to play, it's available to everyone, and we'll be launching fully into early access on August 13th. But you can join us before then on July 30th by going to Steam and picking up one of our bundles that's available today.
Will douse me in ethereal light and mine my minerals. I am beyond excited for Stormgate.
Never say mine my minerals again.
Wait until you hear this.
Never,
I mean,
never
you
utter
can
those
people like
words
ice cream
again.
instead of spoon.
Holy.
Pretzels. They're like spoons you can eat.
I hated
Oh,
that.
solid logic, Frankie, but why are you telling me this now?
It's strategy, Sean. Optimum watch party strategy. No spoons, nothing.
I feel like I'm having a
like that.
seizure
Get
with the
it?
flashing.
Here is another example. Let's say someone knocks on my door.
At least
during
it's
the watch
just
party.
flash to
A
black and
regular
not
person will
weird
get up and
lights.
answer the door, but me, I just held
Jesse.
it through my front window, and whoever was knocking runs away and tells
We have to cook
Thanks.
Jesse.
That's spoons you can throw.
I feel like I'm really starting to get you, Frankie. A window brick sounds
Oh
totally
yeah, there's
overpowered.
Control. I'm
You're
guessing
onto
that's
something.
the ad for
My point
Control
is
being
this,
on the
it's
Steam
a really
Deck.
exciting time for strategy games on PC, and we've got so many more to show you today, starting right now. All you turn-based tactics
Or
fanatics out there
strategy
do not
games.
want to miss this next one.
Oh, tactics game. Whoa! Never mind, I'm not as excited as I was a second ago. I thought it was Red Faction. It sounds cool, though. I mean, it could probably roleplay it as Red Faction. The Workers' Revolution on Mars against Capital. It's Red Faction! Oh, man. We need to contain altered items. My quick screen went all rainbow and then logged me out. I think your MacBook may have exploded. I can pretend it's Red Faction. Oh, you can choose which side to join. You can be Ultor or the faction. Neat! Working right now. Well, maybe it got better. Toads of the Bayou. The card tactic game. You know, it was a game that a lot of people hated that I enjoyed. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Specifically the Game Boy version. I didn't play the PlayStation version, to be clear. Printer James McCaffrey does sound a lot like Walter White. I actually don't know what Walter White sounds like. I've never watched Breaking Bad. Toads of the Bayou launching in October. What the? Is that a giant pink elephant that just flew through the sky?
When the demon looked upon the earth, it was the look of death.
So Kamla is really trying to summon a demon from another dimension. What a twat.
The primary mission
True.
is to sabotage Kamla's operation at any cost. A splendid hiding place.
Oh! Wasn't this shown a while back?
You got equipped with Thinamagics too.
You're not the only one with tricks up.
This isn't Lamplighters, is it?
Passages traversing the rooftops require some planning.
Don't mind me.
Is this Lamplighters League?
Complicated chemical reaction, but yes.
Or immediately after? Oh, weird.
Impressive.
Yeah, I guess it got better. Gonna head out. Have a good night, Freddy. Thanks for stopping by.
I have no idea what it does.
We'll keep it simple then. Stab and shoot our way to the off button.
They said that a career in archaeology would be uneventful.
Sumerian 6. Not Lamplighters League.
Stealth, tactics, a ragtag group of scientists, and a werebear. What a great world premiere trailer. And speaking of trailers, Mika, we've had a ton of them on the PC gaming show over the last 10 years. You want to hear some stats?
Oh my god, is Master Chief a Covenant killing machine?
Has and always will be, Mika. And in the first 10 years of the show, we piped into your hungry little eyeballs over 79,018 seconds of exclusive PC gaming.
I'm gonna write down games that I'm interested in.
And regions.
And that's not all, Sean. We have worked
So far we got
closely with
Stormgate.
developers to provide exclusive behind-the-scenes content and showcase some of the most exciting games of the past
What was that
decade,
other game?
all of which can be found over on our Steam page.
Indeed. And hey, how about a few more of those stats?
Ale Abbey.
A whopping 98.7%
Another one.
of viewers tuned in live right now want us to hurry up and get on with the next trailer. So hey, can't argue with facts.
No, you
Mars Tactics was cool.
Hey PC gamers, my name is Dave and I'm the director of Mighty L, and if you know
Lorne
us,
Vale?
you know we like to make things that are weird, uplifting, and fun.
That an
With those
MTV
things in mind,
shirt?
I cannot wait to show you
Based?
our brand new expressive dance battle adventure, All Systems Dance. All Systems Dance takes the fun of freely dancing and moving through a space, combines it with some tense arena combat and a heartfelt and funny story, all in the name of taking down an evil corporation. Look, we want to make a game about dance because,
Nice.
well, we're not the greatest dancers. I'm not. But that doesn't matter. The thing about dance is that everyone can dance, and if everyone can dance and dance is what you need to save the world, then maybe everyone can save the world. I'm going to let the teaser speak for itself, but please go to allsystemsdance.com for more information. Thank you for watching this, for being a part of this with us, and remember, the revolution will not be choreographed.
Good joke.
Tomorrow, a perfect place for every Whoosh citizen to work, socialize, and relax. We here at Whoosh have thought of everything, so
Whoosh.
you never have to.
Nice.
Don't believe their marketing and don't believe their messaging. This is the face of Whoosh. Look around. We are all trapped here on this island. We are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, but we've discovered their weakness. Their weakness is dance. Dance reprograms them. Dance makes them see us as more than just a number on a spreadsheet. You have to dance.
This reminds me of Jet Set Radio.
Free yourself and feel the movement. The revolution will not be choreographed.
All Systems Dance. This is a Mad... Looked like it said Mad Max for a second. This ain't Mad Max, is it? I don't think so. Now it's looking more like Twisted Metal. Not a full kernel of panic, but also not a real term. Okay. At least it didn't explode. Fumes. Perfect random. Mother sulfurs. Free gun? The hell is this thing? It's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. What is sulfur?
Atlas 1-1, this is Zeus. Do you copy? Over. We've detected the anomalous presence in the Iron
Zeus.
Corridor area. We need you to localize it.
Zeus has been detected. Engaging.
There's a lot of blue and red activity there. Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage.
I'm engaging.
Your goal is simple. Search and contain the anomaly. I repeat, search.
I'm engaging, lol. Okay, this looks good. Oh wait, Morse code.
Atlas, do you copy? Respond, Atlas.
Phantom line. That seems interesting. It's like an FPS control shooter.
Okay, Mika.
Or SCP control.
Quiet, listen. Let's say you find yourself face to face with a huge mutant super soldier whose arm has been replaced by a chainsaw.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, if I were a mad scientist working for an evil mega corporation, you know, like you do.
Of course, as you do.
Its other arm with a grappling hook.
Oh my God, perfect! Because that means you would fit right in at Tripwire Interactive, who have been working for years to bring us the next installment in the Killing Floor series. Now, for those of you who didn't
Killing
know,
Floor.
a huge staple of the PC gaming show since its
The only valid Killing Floor game is the Unreal modification.
In the upcoming sequel, players will face off against a new upgraded generation of Zeds in this long-awaited co-op horror FPS.
And the Zeds aren't the only things that have gotten an upgrade.
This ain't the beach. This a bathtub.
Tripwire Interactive for this exclusive look at the guns and gore of Killing Floor 3.
Yeah, I've literally not played Killing Floor since the mod.
Who's ready for a bit of fun?
It's crazy how many games came out of the modding scene. Bathtub beach prison. Son of a beach. We got Angie Mutt down. Oops, sorry. Next up is Noko. The Southern Thanalan we go. What the? Bro's got he's got a Buster's sword for a head. Inspirations for Killing Floor 3
would be the thing that we focused on from the beginning with Killing Floor 3. It was really about
I love
science
action
going on.
horror.
I mean, even like, look at this set, right? As a kid of the 80s and 90s, I just loved the Dark Horse Aliens and Predator comics. There were some elements in there about trying to create biological weapons set in a thematically dystopian themed world. So we wanted to tie that in. But from Predator and Aliens, one of the things that you see the most is basically a group of well-trained badasses who have to use every single bullet, every single grenade, every single...
You keep talking about aliens, you're making me want to play the Alien vs. Predator Xbox game.
Those moments are what...
God, that game was so good.
And that's when Killing Floor is at its best.
There's just a combination of just so many small elements that we've improved over Killing Floor 2 experience. We've increased the amount of Zeds that are in the world at one time, so the battle feels way more epic.
We knew we wanted Zeds to become more challenging. We're increasing how they get to you, how they damage you, so the cone of danger has essentially increased dramatically. Anywhere on screen Zeds can be, so I have to kind of keep my head on a swivel and really learn how to prioritize my targets. It's not essentially what's closest to me, but what can get to me faster, what's going to do more damage. It's just more ways to kind of amplify not only the action, but that horror element as well in KF3.
Improved visual fidelity.
System now, and you can blow off any limb. Every bullet hole that hits it stays there permanently.
Okay, that looks sick.
Where you'll see its flesh burn.
That damage system is really cool looking.
Limbs off, and they'll keep fighting you if it's not a critical spot of that Zed.
Most of our Zeds have somewhat of a critical zone on it. So certain Zed tech, like on the flesh pound, on his back, on his chest, they'll glow. If you shoot that, it will explode off and expose like an inner critical zone that when you shoot will kind of deal the ultimate killing blow to that Zed. One thing that's always felt great in Killing Floor is shooting things in the head. We wanted there to be variety when you do that. Their heads are made up of multiple meshes so that it can essentially open up and kind of randomizes what that head
That's a crazy,
like.
crazy statement.
Of Day of the Dead, where there's literally just a massive tongue and maybe like a few teeth hanging there. We're very big horror fans.
We want shooting people in the head to feel different.
That impact and that feedback and that variation makes shooting things in the head feel incredibly rewarding.
I love
hope
it.
You enjoyed that exclusive look at Killing Floor 3. For more information,
Holy.
visit killingfloor3.com and wishlist now.
What a beautifully twisted and nightmarishly gory game. I've already added it to my wish list, and look at this, Mika.
Oh.
I've also been in their Discord for 3 weeks.
That is the Discord for Cleaning Floor 3, the mopping simulator.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of wondering why there was so little chat about killing Zeds and so much about preventing streak marks on kitchen floors.
All right, let's leave Zeds behind because in our next
Cleaning
game, it's a
Floor
different
3,
type of
I'd
mob
play
filling
that
the
game.
streets. Thousands of screaming sports fanatics. You can manage traffic, security, and logistics for athletes and fans in football tycoon game Coppa City. Here's the world premiere trailer.
Coppa City.
This city is about to experience a football game that could be the greatest it has ever seen. You are responsible for how it will go down in history. Get ready to host the biggest clubs from all around the world.
That's
You
interesting.
have to manage every single detail. Prepare for thousands
Has there
of
been a
fans
sports logistics game before?
filling the streets with energy you can only get from football fever. But remember, safety is a top priority. It's all in your hands. Can you find the right balance?
The fans are getting excited, but the pressure on the organizers is rising.
Can you give them what they want? Can you create a night they will remember forever? Everything comes down to your decisions.
Monka is. Yeah, I don't know if this game's for me, but that does sound cool. That sounds cool. I appreciate it.
City 25, the first football tycoon.
Spin the ball. The makers of Assault Android Cactus and Unpacking. I appreciate the music already. Ooh. Ooh. Holy banger. Timpopo. I'm assuming that's the game is Timpopo. Adding that, Timpopo. Music alone gets my attention.
Woohoo! The deli, elfin princess, and nightmare clown.
Are you ready to play awesome games in my own fantasy megaverse? I hope I never wake up.
Stay.
Bad clown. So what's up first? A little Halo capture the flag, or
Have a lovely picnic.
Oh my god, Halo reference.
Talking. You do know about PC Game Pass, right?
PC Game Pass? What's that? It's a membership that lets PC players play new and immersive PC games. Like going to a PC gamer's dreamland, only you're awake and he's not here. Tell me all about it!
You'll get day one access to some of the biggest new releases, along with a curated library of PC games.
It even includes an EA Play membership. And it's crammed with McDonald's with exclusive member benefits and discounts. If I'm a human instead of a rich dream elf,
Got stunned.
to try games and buy them for less. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Them yourself. Huzzah! Cool. Multiplayer.
players, and you get all these awesome features for a low monthly price.
Exactly! You even get exclusive Riot Games benefits.
Riot Games
As soon
benefits.
as I wake up, I'm joining PC Game Pass. It's literally a dream come true.
How many Game Passes are there?
Better, even.
You know, it's not often I get to say this, but
Huzzah!
that terrifying clown and his admittedly
Wait, Power World is on Game Pass? What the hell?
PC Game Pass is a great way to try out tons of PC games without having to buy them at full price.
So true. Well, let's keep the show rolling with some more trailers.
Play your own style. Obscure references to an older stream. Cat in a box? Oh no. Last Moon.
Solver for Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere. We're making a covert revenge thriller FPS about a secret agent turns down one last job too many and gets hunted across the North American wilderness by the military-industrial complex. And I was like, hey, can I shoot this promo here? And they said, well, it's Texas, of course we can hunt you. And I said, what's that?
The one thing the games industry needs more than a corporation that gives a shit about developers and their players is WASP slander. Now, I could tell you about how Strange
WASP
Scaffold,
slander.
El Paso elsewhere, is making an exciting new action game, but if you get anything out of this next trailer, I hope it's that WASPs are evil bastards and they should be shot the
True!
same. Thank you.
Where are you hiding?
Now, Wasps are pretty chill if you don't fuck with them. Carl returns. Carl!
Well,
Ooh, like the hit marker.
you big bitch.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Not all wasps.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yes, all wasps.
The Cataclysmo left us broken. Lost.
Cataclysmo?
But we rose, piece by piece. Night after night. They broke us once, but I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone.
This reminds me of They Are Billions.
And with this stone, we will rebuild.
Cataclysmo.
Coming up in the PC
That looks
gaming
cool.
show.
Bum 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 ba da 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 da.
Listen, I don't care what you were doing back on Earth, shooting hobos in tracksuits or sweating in a bush in some godforsaken jungle. This is nothing like what you've ever faced. Our intel confirms enemy operators deployed in the AO. And it seems like those alien freaks can be killed with light. Keep your mission objective a priority. I'll see you on the other side. Moving out.
Yeah, I thought it was like a Rainbow Six or like a Tarkov there for a second, but maybe not. Is this a PvE? Oh no, those were real people, I think. Oh man, not my thing. Level 0 extraction. Oh, it's an extraction shooter. Gotta be with a name like that, huh?
Excellent work as always, Day 9. What's up, everybody? I'm Tasteless, and I am joined with David Kim and Artosis. Today, we're going to be talking to you about a very exciting new game, Battle Aces, a fast-action RTS.
Oh, we saw this at the other show.
You see right here is my core. This is where my units train out of, and also if I lose the core,
we
then I
don't
lose the game.
It seems like in this
mind we will be skipping that because we already saw that at the last show.
Faceless plot, my literal brother.
Wow, that exploded.
Thanks, Artosis. And Nick Tasteless Plot, my literal brother that refers to me by my internet moniker.
Well, now, Sean, Frankie told us there'd be a lot of great new strategy games in our show, and you know, she was right. There's never been a better time to be a PC gamer and an RTS fan. And with the lightning-fast action of its 1v1 and 2v2 modes, Battle Aces is a big reason why.
And next up, Citizen Sleeper 2. Wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was
I thought
it's me, right?
No.
Well, look.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Citizen Sleeper.
Yeah.
I'd love to. Yeah. The world of a malfunctioning android housing the digitized consciousness of a human being can be treacherous existence at the best.
I was supposed to introduce that trailer. Me.
Ah, yeah,
and then he
bits.
just swoops in and steals it. Oh, you've made a powerful enemy today, Plot.
Mika, is everything okay?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay, great. Yeah. As I was saying, this new installment.
Keep talking, Day 9, and you won't have 9 days left after I...
Look, Mika, we can all hear your thoughts.
What? How?
Well, yeah, you recorded them earlier, in the voiceover studio. I mean, that's the audio that's getting piped into the studio right now. Guys, can we go ahead and mute 003 Mika's internal rage.wave right now?
You got it, Sean.
I'm sorry, I really wanted to introduce the trailer. I'm like the TTRPG girl.
Okay, you know what, honestly,
yeah.
totally fine.
Okay. You've lost your memory and there's a bounty
Good
on
bit.
your head.
Hey, wait, hold on. Where are my vengeful thoughts?
Oh. Sorry, Sean. It got taped over with one of our nature documentaries.
All right, well, just play that, I guess.
Well, as I was saying, you've lost your memory.
Bolivian gulping iguana sounds its mating call, a noise often described as
Sick.
nature's sound.
Oh, forget it. Just cue the dang thing.
Well, in all of its uninterrupted glory, here's our first ever look at the gameplay in Citizen Sleeper 2, which I got to announce.
Citizen Sleeper 2.
Wake up, Sleeper.
We got a city to burn.
Lane's closing in, and we need this next contract to go right. But nothing's gone right so far.
5 cycles ago.
That contract Carson gave us was trouble from the start.
Oh, wait a minute.
Junie? I didn't trust her. Not for a moment. That derelict was a death trap. Suddenly,
I'll be adding this to my list of things to take a look at.
Bounce back. We've secured the contract. So let's talk, crew. How about Nia? She was handy with that drone. Stopped the whole thing blowing up in our faces. Or Eugene. He's a
This seems very fun.
Although he did forget to tell us about Vesna. Or we find someone new, but new crew have new problems. The belt is wide, Sleeper. So whatever comes at us next, just remember, nothing in the belt ever runs smooth.
Starward Vector, Citizen Sleeper 2. That looked neat. What is these? Demon School. Don't know what it was, but... Oh my god, it's got fishing. Never mind. Unrailed 2. Neat. Target captain. Oh, this is this is Space Station 13. Is this the Steam release that they were working on? This is Space Station 13. People demanded for comp. Weevil, your services are needed. I don't know if I'd ever play Space Station 13, but I like watching people play it. Yeah, Space Station 14. Yeah.
Wish you could keep talking about the PC gaming show?
Well, that's exactly what Wishlist
That's why you
is
take a
for.
list.
The PC Gaming Show Steam page is a one-stop shop where you can fill up your wish list with every single game we're featuring on our show. Make it quick, though. We've got an unbeatable trailer coming up. That's no exaggeration. It really is unbeatable.
Oh my god, get it because the game's name is Unbeatable? And a lot of old style anime animation recently. Not that I'm complaining. Ooh.
You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop?
Oh, is it a rhythm game? My name on the emoji section of the server? What? Unbeatable! Hey! We're trapped. What is this? I'm watching. Looks kind of, was it Nuclear Throne? Odin Must Fall. Odin Fall. I know that name for some reason. Planting and harvesting food, you got me. New and customizable world generation. I thought that was Sims music for a second. I was like, what the? Core Keeper. That game's supposed to be pretty popular, right?
That is a double shot of exciting news. Core Keeper's upcoming 1.0 launch and twin stick shooters Odenfall coming to early access later this year.
Okay, Mika, I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting, I'm gonna need to stand up for this. Should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher Chivalry 2 and this classic zombie survival.
Oh, no more room in hell. We've already seen this.
Brace yourself for 8-player co-op, permadeath, and the terrifying cinematic experience.
We've already seen these. Moving on. I don't think I'm particularly interested in this, but we'll see what it is. That's like the third time he's died tonight. Striden? Oh god, dog. EDS2. That looks like a battle royale. Oh, no, wait, that's Drug Dealer Simulator. Never mind. I know what that is. Zero Sievert. That one looked good. Well, everyone else is going this way, so I guess I'll follow them.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Death Sprint 66. I don't think it's my type of game, but looks cool. I think it looks good.
Meets parkour in Death Sprint 66. And here I thought the worst thing that could happen
Parkour.
while jogging is jogging. Now, you've heard of motorbikes and motorboats, but how about motor brooms? In Crescent County, you can escape to a beautiful and wholesome island of witches, where you don't just fly around on boring old wooden brooms.
I thought Crescent County would be related to Crescent Bay.
Drifting, racing, and running a high-speed delivery
Crescent
service.
Bay was a good
Let's
game.
Take a visit to Crescent County.
Motor brooms. Please seek employment. You can't tell me what to do. Motor brooms. This looks kind of fun. Crescent County. That seems kind of cool.
And now I'm beyond lucky to be joined by Crescent County's creative director, Anna Hollenreich. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so
Hello.
Now, that was a lovely trailer. I'd love if you could just walk us through a little more of what we just saw.
It's kind of if you imagine Kiki's Delivery Service meets the Bikes of Kira, set on a rural witch tech island. It's a game about finding yourself.
Oh, I love old anime references.
Adult, and I'm really interested in this question of how do you find home in a new space? How does a place become yours? By day, you're driving around the island making deliveries to the locals, and then by night, you're racing around the island with the characters that you've befriended along the way. Or, I don't know, maybe you want to get one of the characters to date you, but you need a bed frame because they have self-respect.
You did say that you took some personal experiences into this. It's so real. Okay. So talk to me a little bit about where the idea for Crescent County came from.
It's inspired by my first ever proper video games job where I moved to the Isle of Wight. I couldn't stop doing this witch tech mashup. I couldn't stop drawing it. I was going to Comic-Cons, I was selling art about it, and I've been working in big teams on things like Fall Guys. But I knew that if I didn't launch myself out into the unknown, I would never forgive myself.
So you're taking this big leap into making this game, and it's in the cozy genre. What sets your game apart from those?
So this is a delivery life sim game, right? But it's also got underground motor and street racing in it. I really love genre mashups. I think that they're so interesting.
This seems like a cute game. I appreciate it quite a bit.
And lived in and loved, where people feel, you know, relaxed and safe. But also, if you want to amp things up, you can trick out your.
There were 7 Noko medals. We need 3 more, and we're down another weapon.
All your sigil sticker powers.
What about it excites you the most, though?
We're really interested in making this island feel very relaxing to drive around, but also hiding all of these little shortcuts and jumps and boosts all over the place so that it can be just as intense and chaotic sometimes as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on Crescent County?
So this game means the absolute world to us. It's a bit of my heart, it's a bit of my soul, and if it interests you, please add it to your wish list.
Crescent County looks
That wasn't
amazing,
quite
Sean,
the question, but I assume that meant Steam.
For it at the top of my wish list.
And if you want to wishlist Crescent County and all the other great games you've seen on our show today, they're all located in one place, the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Okay, it's time to put the brooms away as we take a look at some other wickedly good releases.
Indie.io. Ship on a bottle game. Pirate. Forgotten Seas. You can playlist every Windows XP sound effect on Apple Music because why not? As long as you're having fun.
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the last man standing.
Sam Walker?
I steel myself for what's to come. I may not survive this, but at least I'll go down fighting. Fighting for a chance to make things right. Even if it's too little too late.
What is these? Didn't get to see a lot of that, but it's adding it to my thing, Moon Mystery. Not for me. G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. I've never really liked this genre of game, if I'm being honest. I've never liked beat 'em ups. I know I'm a fake gamer. Everhole. This is a witch farming sim? Renaissance Kingdom Wars. Debtors Club? Was this Tax Collection the video game?
Set out on the journey, my child, and find your voice. For it is the sound of the instrument that soothes your father.
I don't know where to go, where to search for it.
The Land of the
At the
Magnates.
melody world, a great sign one can cast. Other words, whereby the heavy cup of wine one can cast.
A music game? Cat Quest! I've heard nothing but good things about these games. Cat Quest. Adding it to the list. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Hello, my name is Nicole Hugh,
Hi.
and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's first thirst-person shooter, The Crush House. So in the game, you've been hired to produce
Thirst-person
1999's hottest
shooter.
reality show.
Oh,
And
yeah,
your
we
job
actually
is
get to
choose the
know what
cast,
Crush House is
film the
about.
drama, and give the audience what they are thirsting for. But remember, never ever speak to the talent. Anyway, all the different audience groups want to see different things, so let's see who's tuning in today. All right, we've got the divorced dads. They want to see bromances, meat on the grill, strong male emotions, you know, divorced dad stuff. And the fish freaks are here. We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality TV. And the film students are watching, and they want to see all of this at a Dutch angle, of course. Hold on.
Of course.
Guys in the chat, let's see what they have to say. Pants are a prison for the ass, if that's what you want, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, if we combo all the different things that they want to see in frame together, the ratings will go up even more. Chat is loving it. And no matter how crazy the audience
This is real chat.
to satisfy them, or else the show will be canceled. But don't worry if things do go wrong. This is reality TV after all. Just pick a new cast, start the season over, and maybe this time we'll make it to the series finale of The Crush House.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Leave me alone, you can't touch me. So, that makes Crush House sound a little bit more interesting. Because I had no idea what it was about at the last show. Still don't know if it's my type of thing, but I appreciate that. Go Town. Oh my god, is that the galaxy? Oh my god, Space Trucker game. No, literally Star Trucker, holy. That might be fun. Adding that to the list. Star Trucker. Adding that to the list.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
What the? What in the Spirited Away? Oh wait, this is the game we just watched, but with
I know what
robots?
it's like to wait for a big release to arrive. This particular download has been queuing for months. But fans of extraction shooters, and I'm talking about the extraction shooter, the one that kicked off an entirely new genre, don't have much longer to wait. Multiplayer FPS Escape from Tarkov has been in beta since 2017, but is now preparing for its heralded 1.0 release. Here's a look at what's coming when the granddaddy of extraction shooters goes gold.
I've never played nor been interested in playing Tarkov. But congratulations!
Здравствуй, солдат. Давненько не заходил. Куда пропадал-то? Так ты на арену поддался, но все равно вернулся, да? Чемпион.
Yeah?
Да, изменился ты. Но и у нас тут жизнь не стоит на месте.
Tarkov's supposed to be really good.
Конфликт в Таркове снова разгорается. И пока неизвестно, чем все это закончится.
I don't know, I just don't like competitive games very much.
Похоже, придется тебе снова показать, чего ты стоишь, боец. Путь осилит идущий, так ведь? И кто знает, может, у тебя и получится сбежать из Таркова.
But hey, I hope you all enjoy it. Get ready for escape. No jump button, no problem, right? Surely. Explosions required. Just as the doctor ordered. That seems cute. Explodey.
If it's vengeance you want.
Oh, flintlock.
As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away.
We've already seen this, but I like flintlock. It looks really good, so we're gonna watch it again. Because this is my stream. We do what I want. I just think it's neat. I just think it looks very neat.
Let's go.
Okay.
Come and get it.
Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. Got a demo available. I should play that maybe. What is these? 83. Oh, this looks like a big old like shooting game. Haven't used Windows Me. And also have. That's confusing. Have you used it? Yesn't. Okay. Wishlist 83. Nah, I'm good. Personally. Mullet Mad Jack. Oh, yep. It's like that other game that we just saw like a little while ago. Same rule applies. It looks really fun. Also, this one is cyberpunk themed. I like me some cyberpunk. Oh my.
This game blows your mind. Mullet Mad Jack.
Mullet Mad Jack. Indeed, indeed.
Sean, I am sad to say it, but we're not a million miles away from the end of our show.
What? Already?
Oh, wait. Sean, are you about to yell no and dramatically wave your fist at the sky?
No, I just thought I was going to sneeze. Anyways, as you were saying.
Right, well, we don't have much left in the show, so it's time to...
Sorry, it turns out I am allergic to shows nearing conclusion.
Well, as I was saying, it is time to share something very special. We are living in a golden age of city builders, and there's something out there for everyone.
Are we?
Strategy, survival, puzzle games, co-op. There are even some really great, cozy, no-stress city builders.
And it's true. But even with all the city builders I play, I can honestly say that we've never seen one quite like this. From a very talented team of developers who made games like Mark of the Ninja and Gone Home, let's watch the world premiere of Generation Exile.
Speaking of cozy city builder games.
was to travel
I saw a
years
city
across
building
the stars so
game
we
the
could
other
build
day
a
that
new
is
world for humanity.
just a
We
sandbox.
tried to restore
We
Earth's
just build a
ravaged ecology.
cyberpunk city.
The desperate solution nearly wiped us out instead. And now it's on the ship. And it's growing. There are only a few thousand of us left, and we cannot repeat the past. In our ship's closed ecosystems, resources are finite. Nothing can go to waste. Every bit of scrap needs to be salvaged, reclaimed, and repurposed into what we need to survive. Materials, food, water, air. We might not always work well with each other. We might squabble, we might stumble, but we are all we have. As we're building a balanced ecosystem, years will go by like minutes. We must adapt to each other and to the unknown. We're not just learning to build a sustainable future. Everyone on board is living their own story, and your story will be different from mine. Can we escape the mistakes that drove us from our home? Because every decision we make now will determine if humanity earns a second chance.
Generation Exile. Adding that. You just downloaded WebP. Oh, God.
Generation Exile is a sustainable solarpunk city builder with a reactive emergent narrative that changes every single time the game is played. You are aboard a generation ship traveling for several hundred years, leaving a ecologically ravaged Earth.
I love generation
To
ships.
find a new home for humanity. So rather than repeat the failings of Earth in the past, you need to find a new way to develop a society that is
They did that in Star Wars.
To make sure that you shepherd humanity successfully to the destination planet, and that they live to get there, and there's enough people to keep humanity going.
Players' goals differ a bit from traditional recognizable city builders, where yes, you're still having to provide the basics for your society, food, shelter, clean water, but there's kind of this unquestioned notion that we see both in a lot of strategy games, but also just in the world around us, where it's like, oh, well, when we need more resources, we can just keep extracting, we can just keep growing and growing and growing. It's simply not possible to keep expanding forever. And that is a thematic element of the game for sure, but part of that has come from just looking at the industry around us, where all the goals are just like, what are the returns for the next quarter? We see the harm that is caused by that single-minded focus on how can we extract as much value in the short term. And the people who are harmed the most by that are the thousands of people who in the last 6-8 months have lost their jobs, right? So as you make your way through the game and progress through the game, rather than just infinitely getting bigger, it's about becoming more regenerative, to use only what you have around you, because there's no external source of anything else.
Fundamentally, you're on a spaceship. You got what you got.
What we wanted to achieve is to take a relatively recognizable set of city building mechanic, but having more narrative.
Yeah, this
and
game is
story
going on the
elements as
list.
well. The thing that
This
is so
sounds
great
good.
about city builders is that they're so systems dense, and that game state is all very much driven by the choices and decisions that the player is making. But the opportunity then we saw is to look at all that in the city building layer game state.
I love building self-sustaining settlements in my city builders.
but in a good way. Where rather than just like everyone's going to play through the game and at turn 15 this thing happens, then at turn 25 this thing happens. Instead, you can just have authored narrative events that are reactive to whatever choices you've made, like weird ecology things that are occurring aboard the vessel, or
They're situational.
crises.
Yeah.
Small.
Got me wanting to play Dwarf Fortress again.
Player the ability to make consequential specific decisions that are divorced from just the pure systems of the game, which then informs the events that will occur in the future, so that at the end there will be echoes of the decisions you've made along the way. It should feel like the journey to get there is one that you uniquely experience, and the conditions that you finish with are ones that are reactive to all the decisions you made leading up to that point. The game can be wishlisted right now on Steam.
Google invented
and
WebP.
folks can also
I
just
believe
go
they
to
did it to have
somethingstudios.com,
better images
sign up for our
online.
newsletter,
Yes.
And learn more as we roll things out. There'll be more delicious tidbits in there.
Will they be delicious?
They'll be delicious.
How delicious?
Yep, that's on the list.
A huge thanks to the good folks at Sonderlust for letting us take a look inside their new sci-fi city builder, Generation Exile.
It looks incredible, and the amount of love and work the team have put into it really shines through.
Now look, we are under no illusion that this last year has been incredibly difficult for so many developers in the face of thousands of layoffs and countless
Yeah.
Today we are so grateful that
Been a
we have
little
the chance
fucked.
to put a spotlight on many people really continuing to make games in the face of uncertainty.
And if there's any game you saw in our show or in any of the other many showcases, we encourage you to purchase or even just wishlist any of the games for developers that you care about. It goes a long way.
Next up, you'd think the sight
I've got 'em on an all
standing up and
big
walking
list.
around on two weird massive chicken legs would be horrifying. But when you realize it's taking some heavy witch vibes from everyone's favorite Slavic folklore character, Baba Yaga, it's actually pretty awesome.
Baba
Right now
Yaga?
is the base building exploration game you'd curse yourself for missing.
Wait a minute. A Baba Yaga game? Hold up! Hold up, that sounds sick. Do we get to fly around in a giant mortar? Still need one more medal. Rekka. That's going on the list. That sounds awesome. Who modded the Minecraft server? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a mystery game? Blueprints.
We aren't the only ones celebrating an anniversary. iBuyPower is hitting a major milestone of their own, having been around for 25 years. iBuyPower is a fully independent and leading manufacturer of high-performance pre-built and custom gaming PCs based in North America. As a special thanks for 25 years of powering the PC gaming community, iBuyPower is giving away one of their official VCT Americas PCs, the RDY Y70
Oh my God.
AR002. This bad boy boasts a hefty AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D CPU, a GeForce RTX 40.
That's a lot of letters.
32 gigs of DDR5 5600 megahertz RAM.
Dunk on that one Irene who installs mods to make Minecraft realistic. I don't get it.
For your chance to win, head over to pcgamer.com.
But okay.
And now, back to more trailers.
Meet the Lock creatures. Their language brings them to life and expands their society.
Wait a minute.
Learn and spell their words, each with its own special ability to change the environment in deep and surprising.
You have my undivided attention.
Play the Lock digital demo available today.
Lock. Going right on the list.
In a world where the top
In a world.
forces operatives are all just wizards for some reason, one team is unstoppable. Not yours. Hers. The Black Ops Chronomancer. Her team of needlessly fancy goons have brought the world to the brink of war. And only one group of
In a
mismatched
world.
rejects stands in her way. A disgraced retired Navy SEER who can see
Navy SEER.
but can't remember his own tragic backstory.
Ah, that sucks.
Storm Witch, a private investigator whose mastery of lightning is devastating unless her enemies aren't standing their windows. The Necromedic, a surgeon who turned to necromancy when she lost her medical license. She can heal you, but she'll have to kill you first. The Rebel Riot Priest, your heavy support. Faith is her armor. But she is also wearing actual armor. Together, there's no threat they can't
My
stop.
armor is
As long as
contempt.
they can get there by public transport, they can rewind every time they screw it up. And there's an easy mode if they need it. Tactical Breach
Tactical
Wizards.
Breach
Coming
Wizards.
to Steam August 20th. Demo available now.
That sounds hilarious.
Thanks.
Ah, sick. We got all the Nokos.
What a show so far. I'm absolutely loving it. And don't forget, you can do more than just watch this amazing
Lord
lineup of games.
Enma.
You can play them too. Visit the PC Gaming Show Steam page to wishlist all the titles you've seen on today's show, all in one convenient, clickable place. Now, do you love history? Do you also love lists with
Do
between
you
1
love
and 11 items on them?
waffles?
Then today is your day. For our 10th anniversary, we've counted down the 10 biggest moments in PC gaming over the past decade. You can see where your favorite moments landed by visiting pcgamer.com/10. Right, time to grab some friends and head for the sky, where you can take floating islands into your personal skyships and soar through the clouds. It's co-op survival craft made cozy. Here's an uplifting look at Aloft.
Aloft. Co-op survival game.
Hello, I'm Manuel Bergeron, founder and creative director of Astrolab Interactive.
Manuel
It is
B.
my
founder.
pleasure to announce that we just launched a new multiplayer demo for our game Aloft, a sandbox survival game set in the sky. Take a look at our new trailer for a few more surprises. Enjoy.
Do I have flight here? I don't. Wrong spot. I think I do in the fringes. Sorry for bumping the mic. I keep bumping the mic. Remember when microphone was in front of my mouth and I never had to deal with this? Those were the good old days. Sky Island. Oh my god, is that a Game Boy? What the? Okay, this is interesting. You're actually playing the... You're playing the game on both the... On both levels? My brain! It's a game girl to avoid copyright. Ah, yes, of course. We wouldn't want Nintendo to invert any ball sacks, would we? This seems interesting. You have to play both the 2D and the 3D games. Greenbound. Sky Pirate. Lo-Fi Wizard. Oh, this was the game that looked like, Spirited Away earlier, isn't it? Or is that a different game? Looks cute. Wait a minute, that's just Howl. That was Howl. Hotel Galactic. I do love me some Ghibli. Yes, it's Ghibli, not Ghibli. It's a whole thing.
You bring the police to my door.
Yeah.
My rig.
Yeah.
I can sort this. Right, I just need time. Don't you answer me back! You're fired. You hear me?
That was a rhetorical question.
Jesus, Gregor! Gregor!
Just another day on Mother Base. What the fuck? You got my attention. Steamintosh. Of course. The Steam-made Mac computer. Still Wakes the Deep. Wait, that's available. It seems sick.
Hotel Galactic looks so cute, right?
Oh my god, it does. And honestly, I would just love to manage a bed and breakfast for alien travelers. I just worry that my quaint taste and timeless valence bedspreads just might not be suitable for interdimensional species tastes. I don't know. What do you think, Mika?
Sean, look at me. If anybody can create the cutest bed and breakfast for interdimensional space beings, it's you. It's this guy.
Oh, you always
Interdimensional aliens.
No, I do. And you know what else I care a great deal about? It's the developers at the Chinese Room getting back to their roots for more
Chinese Room, hell yeah.
Still Wakes the Deep looks
Oh, that's Chinese Room? I didn't notice that. Hell yeah.
Amen to that, Mika. And hey, speaking of chilling, get ready to side-scroll your way through a 2.5D post-apocalyptic zombie survival.
Consider me a Chinese Room fan. I love their
1980s
games.
Texas, you are charged with gathering resources, managing party members, and crafting items, all whilst hordes of killer zombies try to chomp down on your brains.
And what's worst of all,
Love
is
me a
that
good
this
zombie
is
game.
taking place during a scorching heat wave.
Oh my god, and as someone who lives in California, I can confirm that's way worse than zombies.
I feel you. I mean, my family's Irish. I get sunburned by the moon.
Same. Trauma gained. Yep, that's trauma. Yep, that's trauma.
Hi, PC Gaming Showcase.
Hello.
I'm Tanya from Kit Fox Games.
Hello,
and I'm
Tanya
here to
from
show
Kit
you
Fox
3 different
Games.
today. So let's start with Dwarf Fortress.
Hi,
Oh, hell yeah!
Adams. We're the co-creators of Dwarf Fortress, inviting you to play Adventure Mode in open beta.
And we'll be adding tutorials and demigods later this summer.
While you're waiting, you can play Caves of Cud, the most intricate roguelike ever made.
Hello, we're Brian and Jason, co-creators of Caves of Cud. After 15 years, the game is getting its 1.0 release later this year. But out today is the spring molting patch with its all-new UI. Live and drink.
And our final piece of
I've
news
never
today
played-
is a
never
full
played
new game
COC.
to announce a world premiere for the PC Gaming Showcase, Streets of Fortuna.
I love me some Dwarf Fortress.
Survive in Fortuna. Will you be a thief? A cook? A smuggler? An artisan? A trader?
You have my
The
attention?
city is a richly generated sandbox. Each citizen living their simulated life. Use knowledge to your advantage, romantically or politically. Live your other life in Streets of Fortuna.
Streets of Fortuna. That also sounds good. Not saying that other games sound bad, just saying these are the ones that are most interesting to me personally. Grit and Valor 1949. How many World War II mecha games are there? That's like a strange genre. How long is this stream? We got another 16 minutes until the end of the showcase. This looks like an Alan thing. Oh god, that face. This looks wacky. The Rise of the Golden Idol.
That was the Rise of the Golden Idol, once again inviting you to unravel the truth being a tangled mystery. Now, take a look at a game from our friends at Hooded Horse that combines turn-based strategy with real-time exploration. Here's the new trailer for Every Day We Fight.
Every day we fight.
While our countries were at war, the Richters came.
They put a dome over the city. Suddenly, almost everyone was frozen. Just a few of us were left.
Not soldiers, just ordinary people.
Mysterious alien invasion.
You know what? I never used to like guns.
It looks like a combination of tactics and action in a shooter. Which is cool. I'm not personally big on tactics games.
I think we jumped back in time.
Vivian, see what else you can do.
Don't miss.
Every day we fight. I don't know if that's for me. What the? Explore the fantasy land of Seikyu. Manage your farm in a world of yokai. Well, you mean a farming game? Nurture friendships and romances. With a giant bird. Tales of Seikyu. Maybe. There. ESD digital game. ES digital games. What is this? Kind of looks pretty cool.
Velkomin í verndarvættatör.
Island of Winds. That might be neat. I'm gonna go. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, Derpy. You have a good night. I think we're almost done here anyway, so. More goblins. Stormforge. I don't know.
Hi everyone, this is Dave, Community Manager on Windblown, the upcoming action roguelike from Motion Twin, the creators of Dead Cells. These cute characters here are the Leapers, who live in the Ark.
Oh, I remember this. This was at the
So they train up and become
Game Awards, wasn't it?
To fight back in an attempt to save their world. Using a cool thruster, you can dash at lightning speed, letting you dart across the stage, dodge out of enemy attacks, find new areas and secrets. Through each run, you'll be able to equip different gear and upgrades, creating powerful synergies between them. For example, switching weapons at the end of a combo will let you unleash a super powerful move called an ultra attack, if you can time it right. Jump online with up to 2 other players, meaning you can mix your builds with your friends and find the best combinations to carry you through the diverse biomes. Windblown will launch later this year into Steam Early Access. Player feedback is super important to help us craft a game that you guys will love to play. So join us on Steam for the latest updates and information, and how you can join in on the fun. See you soon in Windblown.
Don't know if that's my thing, but
we are in the final stretch of
I
the
respect
10th
it.
anniversary PC gaming show, but that doesn't mean we are winding down. We are in fact amping up.
That's right! We're wrapping things up today with not 1 but 2 world premiere trailers.
World premiere.
Buy one, get one free world premieres.
No, Sean. That coupon
World
expired in
premiere.
1989, so we won't be
Oh,
doing
well, that's too bad, except, look at this! This is our 10th PC gaming show, which means I get a free world premiere.
Look at this guy! Thanks to Sean's Grandmaster level card play, let's check out 2 big world premiere trailers.
World
to cap off our
premiere.
show.
Another with your friends. Another cult game. Crush your enemies. Warship. You got it. Warship sounds good to me. They call you cannon blasting, boat riding, boss killing, gunboat god. Oh my god. You should see the look on your face. Push this out, please.
And that is a wrap on the PC Gaming Show 2024.
Yay!
We had such a great time showing you all the exciting PC games headed your way, and we're especially thrilled that you could join us for our 10th anniversary show. And I mean, if you've been tuning in to watch our show for 10 years straight, thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you.
I definitely have.
Watch the show like 10, 20 more times. Make up for all the ones you've missed and for the future ones.
That's 100%.
You got it.
Right, and the punch
Y'all ready for round 2?
Don't forget to say goodbye to our brave captain of the watch party, the amazing Frankie Ward.
Guys, it's been a great show and I had an absolute blast. Before we go, we also want to give a huge thank you to all the game developers, artists, designers, writers, voice actors, and everyone else out there working so hard day after day to create games.
Thank you, artists.
We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely, Frankie, and don't forget
y'all are the
you guys at
best.
home can wishlist every game you saw on our show today by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Thank you so much again, everyone, and we'll see you again in November for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Heck yeah!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes.
That was fun. There was a lot of good games in there.
We're going back to the start. Here it comes. I got it. This is the take.
I've got us a little cake to celebrate.
Let me...
Yeah. I know how to read.
This is supposed to be a settlement, right?
What am I doing? All
Trying to
right,
find a
here
place
we
to
go.
rest.
I can't say it's
Atmospheric as balls.
Balls.
Are we allowed to say that? Is that helpful?
Sweaty balls.
Balls.
I don't know why that's the noise I chose to make, but whatever. And published by Microsoft.
Yeah, we got a lot of games on here that were interesting. Ale Abbey, Blue Prince,
Surviving. I know. I just tripped it. All right, I can do it
Cat
again.
Quest, Cataclysmo,
Upbeat soundtrack.
Citizen Sleeper. It was Cat
Drilling
Quest
all over
3,
my
by
face
the
for
way.
some reason.
So how
Citizen
about you,
Sleeper
good fellas?
2,
You're gonna get your knuckles
Crescent
bloody
County,
with fallen
Flintlock,
aces.
Generation Exile, Hotel Galactic, Island of Winds, Lock, Lorne Vale, Mars Tactics,
about you, Sean? Do
Moon
you wanna play
Mystery,
Windows
Mullet,
Loader
Mad
Sim?
Jack, Phantom Line, Rekka,
enough for
Screenbound,
me.
Star Trucker,